Hey everybody, hope you're well. Really quick video. This is probably something everyone knows how to do, but I thought as soon as I'm doing it for my neighbour, I might as well record it. This is a knockoff Xbox 360 controller, and I'm replacing the pots in it. And the reason I'm doing that is it wasn't working up and down, it was working left and right. I've already tried once using the pot out of a cheap knockoff controller that worked with my old phone, but that doesn't seem to have got it, so it's drifting a bit. Get these screws out. Come on, here we go. Just cracks open like that. Like that. The back will come off, or the front will come off. I think the back comes off. That screw's not out yet. Yeah, there we go. So I just pause it a sec when I get all this crap out of the way. Now, you've probably seen this all before, but I'll just show you what we've got in here. We've got a battery, two motors, which are the rumble motors that make it go when you go. So I'll disconnect this, which is not a particularly great connection, I don't know why. Disconnect these two. I did get them out the other day. There's one, I think. Is it one? There's one. Do it by the wire. You're not supposed to do it by the wire. You know what? If they're going to be that difficult, we do it by the wire. So, as you can see, it's pretty simple. These are the buttons. You can see I greased it up because that stick was sticking. That's lithium grease I put on there. But the buttons have got these on the back of them. They're carbon pads. And what they do is they bridge these metal contacts. So the carbon bridges it and makes it conductive. So these are the two things that we're worried about now. And you can see, let's get this out of the way. Try and get that off. Yeah. So you see it's different, and that's because this is one I nicked out of another controller. It works, but it's a little bit sticky apparently. So what I'll do is power up the desolder gun, apologies for the noise. Power up the solder iron, back in a tick when it's warmed up. Okay, so there's going to be a change of plan here because this has got a different head on it to these. Of course it has. So we're going to have to just pop. I'm going to take this whole thing off, put the original one back on, and just change it for these green things. I'm going to use the body of this with these pots on it, and this one I'm going to leave alone because there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to take this off, swap the body back on here, these off. One, two, and somehow get these on, and hopefully they'll go on. Doesn't seem very happy on there, does it? Okay, this is where it would have paid to do a bit more homework. These all look similar. This was the one I tried to use before. This is the original one, and this is the one I bought off eBay. So that's the unit we bought off eBay with the wrong top. This is the original unit. These have got little buttons on the back. You've got one at the top here, one at the top here, one at the top. You've got two little clips on the side there. And the idea is that you line up this vertical thing on the hole in the middle, snap the two sides in, and it fits snugly into place. We try and do the same with the one from my controller, and it's not bad, but it doesn't really want to sit there. We try it with a green one we bought off eBay, and it really doesn't want to even try and sit in there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it as well as I would like you to see it, but the problem is that this post here is misaligned. I can get this post aligned, but because of the tolerances are out, I'm going to have to shave half of that post off with a knife. I'm not going to do that on camera because it's going to be very tricky. I'll be back in a sec. I've taken off half of, oh god, half of this side and half of this side tab. So that is now in on both. See what I mean? This side's sitting up a little bit proud there. And you have to shave those, shaved, to get them in. But I think that should do it. There we go, got it out. So you didn't see that was off camera, but got it out. A bit of a pig, but got it out. So that's that one. That's now back on. So I'm going to lock it in there. I can't remember before whether these were all soldered on. The other one, we've got, so the two opposite corners are soldered. Oh, it's because there's more leverage that way. So they've folded these over. I've opened this pot all the way up the other way. So now when we put this on, it's maxed out open. That's got that, so that can't come off now. Let's just, there. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, so I'm going to lock that in there, lock that one in there. This. Dump this in here, like that. Right. So the motor. The other motor. Okay, that kind of goes in there like that. I don't know why that's such a crappy fit. But it is. Now it goes back together. So that is how to badly change if you end up buying new sticks for your controller and they're the wrong type, how to basically hack these onto the old one. The stick that was busted left, right, so it's going 100% each way, up 100%, down 100%, so that's all fine, and it's centering 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. The shoulder buttons work 100%, trigger buttons, all these buttons, the two hats, those, start, and that's it. So not the most exciting repair in the world, but it just got me a little bit that there are different types of sticks. This is not actually a Xbox controller, and you can't just assume that one you take out of another unit's going to work. in the one you're looking at. So that might help someone. You can get them to fit, but you might have to trim them down a little bit. Turns out the ones I bought were actually Xbox One controllers, but if you go on eBay, everything that's sold are those. So if you've got the ones with the metal stick out the top, you might have to do a bit of hacking around. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you all soon. Cheers. Bye.